Hi everybody, I'm Miss Beatty and I'm going to take you through this week's theme, which is love and postcode rivalry. The first thing I'm going to do is take you through the PowerPoint presentation so that you know how to access the activities. For some of you, I understand that accessing the PowerPoint might be a little bit tricky. Therefore, this video will hopefully allow you to stop, pause, and still see the activities. I'm going to start sharing my screen with you now. Let's have a look here. Okay, here we go. So the first thing that you'll need to do is go onto slideshow and click play from the start. This will now bring you up the menu screen. You will see that the theme is actually around two videos which you can link here and here. This will take you straight to YouTube. For those of you unable to access the links, I will include those on YouTube and Instagram. Let's have a look at the activities. You should be able to click on, for instance, art, and this will take you straight to the art activity. You can see the task is think of two people who have love for one another or in competition with each other. Look at the body language of the characters or use the images provided. There's a couple of activities here. You can see some examples. Pause at this page if you'd like to look further. You can see here task 1, tracing the silhouette. This could be done via a screenshot on your mobile. This explains how to look for a good outline. These are the examples provided. And task 2, create a tinfoil sculpture which represents love or rivalry. You can then head back to the main screen and we can click on Humanities. The Humanities task is a map study of Lewisham. You may want to pause here, have a look at the questions. This relates to the map of Lewisham. You might want to take a screenshot of this map. If it is not clear enough, you may be able to find the answers using Google Maps. Come back here. Have a look at PSHE and ASDAN now. There's activity 1, write down some notes that describe the relationship between the two lads. You just need a pen and a piece of paper, write down some notes. There's a word bank here that you may find useful to describe the relationship. Number 2, draw two stick men and create your own conversation using this strip. What might they say to each other? Think about the word revenge. What does this mean? How could someone go from being best friends to enemies? Does anyone ever truly win? When they plan and carry out revenge, what can they do instead? Talk this through with your learning mentor. Activity 2, this is around knife crime. There are two 1-minute videos that describe Ben's real life story and Aaliyah's story. You can click on these. I will also add them in on YouTube and Instagram. First thing you want to do is create yourself a grid, like these 4 boxes below. On any piece of paper will do. There's some additional questions to maybe get you thinking a little bit more in depth. So if we look at Ben here, how or why did each person become involved with knives? What happened to make them want to live knife-free? You may like to discuss this with your learning mentor. Let's have a look at catering now. As you're probably aware, Aspire have their own cooking channel, Aspire Appetite on Instagram. You can see it's going to be cheese scones on Tuesday. Pause here if you'd like to know more. And then we've got more information for Thursday on cheese scones. The following week is going to be fairy cakes. Pause here if you'd like more information. There's a little YouTube link there that we will include. And your fairy cake instructions. Okay, let's have a look now at vocational. So we start off with music here, which is a household jam challenge. Create your own jam using anything you can find in your house to make a noise. Send in MP3s or MP4s to vocational@aspireap.org.uk. There are lots of little links here that give you some tips about how to make music around the house. Then we have got some more information on the history of hip hop and some questions that you might like to answer. Hair and beauty, there's some challenges here. YouTube links provided. Have now a look at construction and mechanics. So you've got the construction of inner city suburbs. Many questions can be asked about why do gangs happen? And does the surrounding area impact on rivalry or gangs? Try and think about this from a construction point of view and areas within big cities, particularly London. There's a YouTube link at the bottom here. Pause if you'd like to give this activity a go. Any piece of paper will do. Then we have mechanics. So the task is, what assumptions do we make about people and the car they drive? There's some information to read. And your task is, from the following cars, what are the stereotypes of people linked to these vehicles? What car would you like to own and why? You may find that just numbering the cars might work for you if you haven't got access to printing this page. Go back here. We now have a little look at PE. PE are going to set weekly challenges. These challenges will be set via YouTube and on our Instagram. In addition to this, there will be workouts. Have a look at the 3 following workouts. Workout number 1. Workout number 2. Workout number 3. Finally, there's a signposting for support page. You can access Childline, report via the Think You Know website, which is the ceop.police.uk. There's also Kooth. This is free, anonymous online counselling support. You can actually text via your mobile phone here. Any thoughts about running away? Text in this number here. Knife free, this is No Knives, Better Lives campaign. There's lots more on that site there. Again, Fearless is a great tool. This is where you can report crime anonymously, and this is especially for young people. Sometimes it might be easier just to report it on the Fearless website. You can just email it in and it doesn't trace back to you, or call in that number provided. Thank you everybody. I hope that was helpful and it's given you a little run through of some activities available this week and next week. Stay tuned. Speak to you soon.